Up where they jerk, up where they suck, up where they're always trying to fuck. Balls hanging free, deep inside me. Come on my face. What's up, you guys? Welcome to another episode of Broad Topix. I'm Kim Congdon, here with my host. Wait, what am I saying? I got so distracted by that. I couldn't even pretend.
So guys.
I'm Kim Congdon.
I'm Alex Scarlato.
And that was fucked up. We'll admit it, but whatever.
I mean,
that was so fun.
I feel inspired.
Me too. It
was so good.
Honestly, if you've never taken a classic Disney and made it a dick-sucking jingle, then you're not really living.
What would I say if I could play with your large penis?
Okay.
What would I give if I could live with your cock in my hand?
Betcha on land they understand, and they just suck the dick all day long. Bright young women.
No. Then they just suck the fucking penis.
They just suck the fucking penis. Bright young women, sick of swimming in all the jizz.
Yeah.
And ready to suck when he says you suck. She's just a loyal girl. I think that's the theme of this.
Okay. I think you finally nailed the whole premise of the story. We were like...
If you don't know, this is from The Little Mermaid.
I feel like we were really reaching before, but now we got it.
I think so, too.
And I'm ready to suck when you say to suck.
Get on my knees down and suck my master. Sucking his cock till he blows his load.
On me.
Right on my face. It's a theme.
So good.
Up where they jerk, up where they suck, up where they're always trying to fuck. Balls hanging free, deep inside me. Come on my face.
That's really good.
Holy fuck.
Now we just need to do the other songs. I like the idea of it being like a progression and the song Kiss the Girl stays the same.
Why don't you kiss the girl? Sha-la-la-la-la-la, don't be shy. It's all friendly and family friendly, but all the other ones are bad.
Don't be scared, you gotta be prepared. Go on and kiss the girl. What's happened? You've been eaten alive?
Do you see them?
Yes, I do.
Fuck.
Somebody nibbled you because you're delicious.
They like me blood.
Yeah.
That was incredible.
Yeah. I want to do more. I really want to rewrite
I wish we could just do this the whole podcast.
That's one way to take it.
Like, if we were to do this the whole podcast, what would be the next song? What would be the next song?
What about Poor Unfortunate Souls?
I don't know that one that well.
I only know the Poor Unfortunate Souls part. I was just hoping you knew it.
I'm going to ping so
sad. You're mad.
I'm glad. Poor Unfortunate Souls. That's it. That's all I know.
She did such a titty fucking shimmy.
But what about like bigger Disney, like not bigger, but other Disney movies? Like, there's not just The Little Mermaid, dude.
I know, but like, I really liked the idea of her being super fucking loyal.
See
to
that
her
dick
master.
at the end of it calls me. It's just a dick that's calling her. No one knows how good I blow.
I like the idea of no one knows how deep it goes.
Yeah. Oh, nobody knows why she's obsessed with this dick. Okay, hold on. How does this song?
But also, she doesn't know how deep the dick goes inside of her. It's got like a bunch of different meanings.
I've been fucking with this. Oh, wait, hold on. I've been fucking with this new dude. His dick is enormous, and I just let him come inside. I did, and I don't think I should have.
Because he said that he was clean, but I think that he lied.
I can suck his dick. He can finger me.
Does she have an STD? Is that the first?
No. I was trying to say that she shouldn't have let him inside because now she's so dick hungry. That's where I was going.
Oh,
like
she's a young
like,
girl.
what is wrong with me? She can't understand. See his dick in my face. It calls me.
No one knows how deep it goes when his dick is in my face, and I can't. It's such that fucking song is too hard.
Okay, that song is really hard.
It's too hard. Like the dick that it's about.
I can't honestly think of another Disney song, which is sad.
And I just can't wait to suck dick.
And I just can't wait to suck dick.
Yeah, it's still like a little boy singing it. I feel like a young.
No one says suck this. No one says jerk that. No one says fuck that.
That one's really good.
That one's really fun.
That one's easy. Yeah.
Fuck.
Dick as hard as wood. Up inside my face.
Barely even fucked. Then someone was cucked. We invited him.
Ever just as big, ever just as hard, ever just as long, ever just as strong. I don't know.
As my Uncle Bob. A girl that was molested.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, this is the first dick she's taken by choice, but she's comparing it all the time to
Bob.
Her Uncle Bob. Yeah.
What do you got?
I don't have anything.
I can't think of other songs for some reason. What's wrong with me? I like if someone would put a gun to my head and was like one song from Lion King, I'd be like,
that's what happens to people on Family Feud. It's like the simplest answers, and they just shit themselves. They
I
shit the
can't
bed
think
every
of any
time.
Disney songs right now. Like
oh,
Hakuna Matata, I sucked on your caca. Wait, what would you do for Hakuna Matata?
Ooh, I don't know. I don't remember how it starts. How does that one start?
When he was a young... What? That's how it starts. What?
You're right.
What?
You're 100% right.
Why do I feel like this podcast is more for us than anyone else at this moment?
I 100%. I could see the look in your face and also the way you cleared your throat when I said I forgot how the song started. I knew you were completely ready to start. And
When I was a young what? Hog! Pumbaa! Hakuna Matata.
I don't want to do that one.
Wonderful. Yeah, that one's hard.
What a wonderful dick.
No, that one sucks.
You know, it's really thick.
Whoa, you're
You
still
sit
going.
upon it.
Okay. You're feeling this one.
And bounce.
Bounce along all day. It's my dick to suck. And if I wanna fuck, I'll suck him tomorrow.
Okay.
I'll suck him tomorrow. Okay, the whole premise of this one is not wanting to fuck tonight, but like you're gonna give him an IOU.
Yeah, I like the way that we're good at figuring out what our own songs are about.
I mean, we don't make meaningless art, Alex. It's just not really who we are.
We're like really good at like putting that extra layer in there.
Yeah. I suck you tomorrow. That's good.
Yeah, that's pretty
I
good.
suck you tomorrow. I suck you tomorrow. It means not tonight.
For the rest of the day.
When I had my period. You're just on your period.
I'll suck it.
I suck you tomorrow. And for the rest of your days. It's just like, just not tonight. I'll suck you for the rest of your days. If just not tonight.
I just don't want to do it right now, man.
Yeah.
I've been in that position.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I've bartered. I've been like, I've been so tired sometimes that I'm like, if you set an alarm and wake me up in 2 hours, I will fuck your brains out.
But right now, nothing.
I just need sleep.
I get that.
I've been there.
I like that. I'm like, yeah, I'm more with like blowjobs, especially period. I think you nailed it. Like if I'm on my period and I can't have sex with you, what in your mind makes you think I want to blow you right now?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's like, that's just going to make me horny and then I can't get anything out of it.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you, a fucking king?
Yeah.
I don't get it.
What are you, a fucking king? What are you, my man?
You goddamn slave?
Yeah, I like to be woken up in like the middle of the night and fucked. Like I would prefer that than like fucking before we go to sleep. I think it's hotter to be like in the midst of like sleeping and then just like roll over and like fuck.
Woken up to fuck. If you're going to wake me up to fuck, you better be like making serious moves already before I'm fully awake. Like I need to be like, you need to get me into it before I have the chance.
You need to be wet while still sleeping.
Yeah, I need to be like asleep and like just waking up to like you touching me basically.
Yes.
And then I'm like, all right, yeah, I could probably do that.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's my steez.
That sounds good. Mm-hmm. Morning is exhausting. It's when they always want it the most. But I'm like, my bones are like fucking not
Hold on, let me crack my neck.
like, yeah, like I gotta fucking crack my bones and like wash my face. I'm not fucking ready for you. Also, I've like been sleeping next to you all night. I know your cock's just been like sweating in your pajamas. Like I don't want it in the morning.
Girl, I gotta tell you, being single with a busy schedule is exhausting. Cause like
you have to see people. You can't just be in the house with your person. Like,
not even that. Like, so they're like, if you're single and you don't have a busy schedule, you have like all the time in the world to be like, get ready to like go out and meet people.
Right.
But me, I'm like, throughout my day, I'm like, oh, my day starts here at 7 a.m. and ends over here at midnight and no time to go home.
Right, but that actually at the same time makes you a cooler person to meet. It's like somebody waiting around all day for like their date and like
yeah, but they look so good if they have all day to get ready. If I have
like what are they bringing to the table?
I have all day to get ready.
Talk about when the guy
You're
was
right.
Like, what'd you do today?
I'll bring my busy schedule, and my ugly face. I'll see you at 6.
It's just more authentic. I don't know what to say.
If I have 4 hours to get ready, I can look good. I can smell good. My hair is like every hair is in place. Like
would you spend the 4 hours? If you have 4 hours, how much of it would you spend like tops?
If I have 4 hours to get ready and what are we talking? Am I trying to impress someone? Am I trying to like?
Yeah. Okay. You want you're seeing a guy who you like, who he doesn't even know that you like him, and you like want to fuck him. Like real bad, and you want him to take notice of you.
I'll do an hour and a half if I'm taking my sweet time.
That's reasonable.
But like even in my schedule,
shower and stuff.
Yeah.
Because then sometimes you're shaving your legs.
Well, it also depends on if I'm washing my hair and blow drying it, because that is a 40-minute thing, and then I need like another hour. So I would say if I'm washing my hair and blow drying it, it'll be like an hour and a half to 2 hours, but never more than probably an hour and 45, to be honest.
Right.
Never.
But But
that's my longest. That's like when I'm like, I'm trying to get married.
Right. And you'll step out just looking like a fucking.
I'll be like, I just woke up when I see them. Like, I don't know. I just woke up.
I was sleeping in these heels.
Oh yeah, I'll smell good. Everything's in place. Everything is linted. Shoes are clean.
You're like attentive to which pieces of jewelry you're wearing and stuff like that.
The underwear's matching the bra. All the details are there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I've literally forgotten all about the days where an underwear and bra matched.
Oh yeah.
First of all, I don't wear a bra that often.
Well, what I do is I buy like most of my underwear and bras can already go together. I just keep it like that.
Right.
So
I get
I'm like,
that.
okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I don't do any of that shit. I mean...
Yeah, because you have someone.
Yeah. But, like, in theory, isn't that when you should, like, continue caring?
Continue caring? Oh.
Yeah. Like, continue being, like, your hot self for your person instead of just, like, for who the fuck ever you might fuck next, you know?
Yeah. But you know what? Sometimes I feel like it's not for them. It's still for me when I'm single. Because it's, like, that attention. But maybe... because that attention from them does something for me. So it's like still a selfish thing. I'm not doing it for them.
Right.
And then if you're in a relationship and they're already giving you that attention,
that makes sense. Then you're like, I don't need to work for it anymore, bitch.
Yeah. He's still trying to fuck.
Adorn me.
Adorn me. Let my love adorn you.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
All right, you guys, I want to take a second to talk about our sponsors real quick because they're fucking amazing. I know I've talked about them before. I've told friends about them. It's shaveessentials.com. Shave Essentials is a company that sells razors and like everything that could come with razors. And I'm telling you right now that I've owned so many razors throughout my life. Shaving is such a huge part of my life. I am a brown woman. The hair just comes from every point in my body.
Girl, you do not have to tell me. It's all over.
It's everywhere.
Crazy.
So this is something I feel like I'm very experienced in. And these razors are so sharp. They're the best.
Dude.
They get such a close, clean shave. It's insane.
They make my armpits look like my armpits looked like when I was a child.
I know. They make your armpits look like before you had hair.
Yeah.
Like you don't see like the dark stubble underneath the skin. You know what I mean?
That's what I was going to say is like certain razors, like I could shave my armpits and then look in the mirror and be like, they just don't even fucking look shaved.
Yes.
It's crazy.
Not these guys.
Not with Shave Essentials. These razors give me the fucking cleanest, dopest shave. They get me looking like a woman again.
Not even that. They have everything they take care of you during and after. They have the aftershave. They have the pre-shave.
The charcoal face mask is really good.
Face mask, so good.
And I have to say, I'm extremely particular with facial products because like I used to have a lot of acne, and so I'm obnoxious about only using the products that I know work for me. But I gave the charcoal face mask a shot, and I love it. And it didn't make my super sensitive skin break out. It was perfect.
It's so good.
It's a dream. It's amazing.
love it.
Yeah.
So if you guys are interested, go to shaveessentials.com, use promo code TOPIX20, TOPIX20. You get 20% off. Get yourself some razors. Tell them we sent you.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep going.
We haven't seen each other in weeks, Kim.
I know. It's been a very long time.
It's been so long.
I know.
Since your damn mother was here.
Since my damn mother was here. She had so much fun. She said that doing Broad Topics was her favorite thing and like that she's done in a long time. She was like, it was so much fun. I couldn't handle it. And then she was like, Kimberly, you know what I think? She was like, I think that like, if you wanted to, I would fly to New York every month to do a broadcast with you. And we can start our own broadcast show.
Fucking cute. You should do a show with your mom.
And I was like, well, Mom, if we're going to have a show that works, you're going to have to come weekly because we can't put out one episode a month. It's just not really the way.
Oh my God. You could have her out here and like have her on the show again for sure.
She wants to
tell her to just take a trip.
It was her dream come true. She sent it to all her coworkers. She was like, and
she sent it to her coworkers?
She sent it to everyone she knows.
She was talking about a lot of
people know her. You think my mom hides who she is? Anyone that's her friend knows who she is.
That's awesome. I love her.
And then she like posted this really cute status like, thank you so much to Alex and Kim for giving me the opportunity. It was like so cute.
It was like, professional.
It was really cute.
It was really cute.
Yeah.
I love it.
I know. It made her really happy. So thanks for that. That was fun.
Yeah. Well, I thought I wrote things down, but all I really wrote down was that I wish I could be drawn but not quartered.
What?
Which doesn't really mean much.
What does that mean?
Like, you know how in the olden days, like, it would be like a form of punishment to like tie each of your limbs to a horse and then have all the horses run in different directions?
I've talked about specifically wanting this.
Okay. Have you?
How weird.
Okay.
And that's the example I use. Well, I use the stretch torture machine that they would crank it.
Okay.
And like
that's probably safer because horses will probably quarter you either way.
You also can't control it. You're going to trust a horse with your limbs, Alex. Just take a baby step. Just one little baby step, horsey. No. Oh, is that a carrot field in front of us?
Now can you just sort of lean forward without moving your hooves at all? Like just a little extra, each of you?
Not too much. Not too much. Suddenly you see like a dog run by. You're like, no.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
What a bad torture that would have been.
Right? It's just a death, I think. It's like the way they'd kill you. Oh, yeah, and then you just get...
not like you don't hang out after.
And then like each of the 4 horses has just like a piece of you. Like they're probably running off into the distance.
Each of the 4 horses has a piece of you. Sounds like a deep-ass poem about all my exes.
Well, it's true. Yeah, and your guts are just in there. In the
So
center.
you wish you had that, but like
I feel like for the first second of it, it probably feels really good. Like literally,
that second
just
goes by
split
quick.
Second.
Split second.
Yeah. Like, well, this isn't so
no
bad.
pun intended.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Is that where split second came from? Because that's how quick it was to split a person.
because that was like,
Can you Google where the term split second came from? Because I can't think of another reason you'd call a second a split. A split second. Oh, maybe because it's cut in half. It makes it shorter and has nothing to do with horses. I'm stoned. That was dumb.
well, the definition is a very brief moment in time. And let's see the meaning.
It's because you cut it in half. It has nothing to do with the body.
I don't think it has anything to do with splitting people in half.
No, nothing
With
at all.
torture
I don't know why I
devices.
would think that.
But yeah, a torture device, that would also feel really good. Like for like a quick second.
Yeah, no, for just a hot man.
Yeah. Also, like, you know, like being smushed to death. Like, I think that would also feel good for
Well,
a
I
quick
was
second.
thinking about like a pressure machine. Like, I wish there was like a thing that was like, it looked like you were hopping in what would look like a giant trash can, an empty trash can with a bag in it, and then the bag fills up around your body and like pushes
pressure on you.
but the whole body at the same time.
I like that. But it's like tall enough for you to stand in.
Like your head's out.
Yeah. Okay. I like it. I like that.
That sounds good. I like
a
to be
good one.
squeezed
Yeah.
like this.
I like it in the center, though. Like when I was a kid, I used to pull my desk at school like all the way up to my body and then scooch my chair in like a little
Yeah.
more till it was uncomfortable. So it would be like squeezing me between
I
my
get
chair
that.
and my desk. It felt amazing.
Yeah.
Like, this is my only comfort here at this fucking school where nobody loves me.
Somebody needed a hug.
Just hug my damn desk.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, it was really
Fuck.
sad.
You know, I think they showed this on Game of Thrones, but I like was like obsessed with like torture and death in like middle school or high school, I think. And I read one time that like they used to put rats in like a bucket, and then they
I like
press
this
the
one.
bucket against your stomach, and then they would just light the end of the bucket on fire, so the rats ate through your stomach
Yep.
to try to escape from the fire.
Fucking dope. Fucking dope. That's a brutal way to die.
That's also like genius.
It's pretty genius.
What's the sickest way you would kill someone?
I mean, I don't think I've ever thought of an original way to kill somebody.
Okay, well, get to thinking.
Well, it would be
What's the worst torturous way you can think of originally killing someone?
hanging a man by his penis
Okay.
so that his body, like the penis is like tightly tied, right? And then he would hang and the weight of his body would make his body fall to the ground, right? Let's picture this hanging happening like really high up.
First of all, you were very hesitant at first to even get into this,
Nope,
and
I got
now
it.
you've perked up. You're speaking so clearly and fast. Go ahead.
I've got it. So you're really high up. This
Okay.
like hanging mechanism's way high off the ground.
Okay.
And he's about to hang by his penis, and when the floor drops, he drops and his penis, like let's say you tie the knot under his balls, so it's got his dick and balls, that whole
Okay.
knot, right?
Okay.
And the body drops and it just takes off his dick and balls, and then he falls to his death watching his penis above him slowly go away from him as he knows he's falling to his death, and also like blood spurting out. That's good, right?
That's incredible
Yeah.
and so cinematic.
Yeah.
I can see it.
Yeah. Because he's like looking and he's
reaching.
just,
It's dripping on his face.
yeah. And
Yeah,
it's like
great.
sad. It was like, it was like a fucking soft penis a minute ago, which is sad enough. But now it's like,
But
all
after
the
he
blood's
dies, you
about
have to cut
come
the
out.
string so the dick falls on top of him.
I like
and then you
that.
just cover the hole.
Yeah.
Clean too. Clean, really clean death. I like that. Holy shit.
That was good, right?
That's really good.
I just thought of that on the spot.
Oh man.
I didn't think I had one. Do you have one?
Well, although I thought yours was creative and very clean and painful. Too quick.
Too quick?
For the most torturous you could do for someone, you're going to let them instantly fall to their death just after a quick dick detachment.
Right. You could detach their dicks and leave them alive for months and months.
They can stay alive without a dick.
All right, sister, now we're talking.
So,
Wait, you can't kill a woman in my way either. So it's sort of just,
I like that.
yeah.
So what I would do is I'd have him chained up somewhere.
Arms and legs?
Huh?
Arms only?
Arms and legs for sure. Everything chained up. Just completely
Do you want to
chained
have
up.
like that unnecessary big chain in the middle of their body
Yes.
that's also chained?
Mm-hmm. And I want them to just have a mirror in front of themselves.
Okay.
So they're always reminded of where they are.
Okay.
And I want to come in every day.
Mm-hmm.
And I want them to spin a wheel.
Mm-hmm.
And that wheel has all of their body parts on it.
Okay. It has like a list.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And every day they'll spin that wheel.
Mm-hmm.
Alex, spin the wheel.
It's like Wheel of Fortune.
Spin it. We got wrist.
Oh, no. Just the wrist?
Just the wrist. And I'd cut it off
Okay.
quick with a machete. Hard.
Okay.
Clean cut.
Nice.
Sharp machete. Brand new.
That's quick at least.
Mm-hmm. Then I'd have a doctor sew it back on
Okay.
and leave it to heal.
Okay.
And I would do this every day
Okay.
until every single part of his body has been cut off and sewn back on.
Okay.
And then I would let the infection take over.
Okay, because you're not treating him. Only that original doctor's visit.
Just to get it back on.
Right.
No numbing.
But this is a legit doctor who puts it back on.
Yeah, he's not a great person, but he's very smart.
Okay.
And then I get bugs,
What kind?
ants,
Okay.
and I'll let them eat him.
Okay.
Infection and all. I think ants like infection.
What makes you think that?
My imagination.
Okay.
I'm running out of ideas here.
I don't think that ants like infection, but I'm going to yes and. You're fine.
So I'm going to let him be covered in ants.
Okay.
Now, mind you, all his limbs have been cut off and reattached.
Now he's just got these infections that are oozing ants.
Yes. But here I come to help because I'm so sweet and I keep coming in crazy. Like I still am nice to them.
You're like,
And I go, oh my
him?
God,
Oh.
there's ants all over you. Hold on, let me get this alcohol.
Oh,
And I
no.
just pour on them. Things like that.
So you're like
every day.
acting sweet the whole time.
Oh, it's terrifying.
Okay.
Not only are you physically hurt, mentally you're like, this bitch is nuts.
Does the victim like kind of low key like love you in a way, like Stockholm syndrome?
Not anymore. He doesn't. Not after the ants. And then I just leave him there.
Okay. No more visits from you.
And then I say, I'll be right back. And then I leave a plate of food,
Okay.
and some anti-pain cream, and then just in sight until he starves to death.
Okay. Oh, it's just too far away.
He just gets to
It's
see the
just too
food
far
and
away.
everything he needs to survive.
Okay.
And a picture of me.
Okay. So that he could remember who did this to him. And what would you have to do to get
The doctor?
no to get that kind of like punishment? Like in this world that this happens. Like
I mean, I guess you could look at me wrong.
okay.
No, in my world, to do this, well, not much. In my perfect world, anybody who mistreats me can get the Kim torture.
I like it. That's pretty good.
Kim torturer, call me, beat me if you want to torture. If you want to torture, I'll fuck you. Whenever you need me, baby, fuck me, feed me, baby, you want to beat me. That wasn't that good, but I had to get out of that terrible torture I just described.
It was something.
It was not that good. It
was
just
really
kept going.
something.
It had no ending. I was like, I don't know how to kill someone and end it. This is how I am with relationships. I just keep it going and keep it going till the bit dies.
Have you seen A Handmaid's Tale?
Yeah.
Super fucked up and tortury. I love it.
I like the concept too.
Me too.
Women are slaves now.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah. It's like that's what it would be too. Like that's like a good
That's how it would start. You'd be at a
Yeah.
coffee shop with your friend and someone would be like, we don't have change, cunt. That was literally like episode 1. And you're like, what? And they're like, yeah, we could call you that now. And you're like, what?
Yeah, and then they like fire them all from their jobs. They're like, we just can't have women. It's nothing personal. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's great.
It was really good. I like it.
Yeah, I love it.
I love the story. I love the way it's shot. I don't love the cast. I don't love the main character. I can't really get into her.
Moss is an acquired taste. Like,
yeah,
she's
if
just-
required is fucking, you like to be annoyed when you look at someone's face.
I know. Why is her face annoying? It's
I don't
What
know.
is it about her face that's annoying?
I don't know, and I don't like when she's like the sexual object. I'm like, what are you guys talking about? We have this beautiful girl who looks like fucking Cameron Diaz.
Right.
And then we have Elizabeth Moth, who's a slave.
Like
and
teaming
she's
up to rape the slave.
Yeah.
The slave. The super severe looking slave.
I mean, I guess men just get bored.
She's not an ugly chick. She's kind of pretty. She's just like super annoying looking.
Yeah.
I don't know how to put it.
Sorry, I was looking up and it kept saying, I kept thinking that we've only been here for 7 minutes.
No, honestly, I forgot to set the timer, so we're sort of fucked in terms of time.
But I just kept saying 7 minutes. I think we've been on for 33 minutes.
No. Yeah? Did
Yeah.
we start at 7?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Okay.
We started like right around 7.
Okay.
But, yeah.
We were just talking about Elizabeth Moss's weird face.
Annoying, ugly face.
Yeah.
No offense, Emos.
Yeah.
I can't stand it. I don't like her. What else is new?
I mean, nothing really new, but did I ever tell you the story about the kid in college who like pulled a knife on me and my whole friend group?
No.
Okay. This was crazy. I remembered this a few weeks ago. So me and my whole group of college friends are all chilling at my apartment, smoking weed, hanging out. It's all good times. And one of our friends, Ian, and he had like some issues. Like we all knew he had some issues, but we're like, he's our friend. He's cool. Like we love him. We're the people who are going to help him with his issues.
Right.
Like, he's had a tough childhood. It's okay, Ian. We're your friends.
How'd you know he had issues?
His mom had passed away like the summer before leaving for college kind of thing.
Okay.
I think she like died in his arms. It was like super not cool.
Okay.
And so we're all hanging out at my apartment and we're smoking a ton of weed. And at some point he like started to get really paranoid. And he was like, you guys, am I retarded? And we could tell like the look on his face. Like we knew him. We were like, this isn't a joke. Like, but how do you answer that question kind of thing? So we're like, nah, man. You're not retarded. And he was like, all right, yeah. It's like sometimes I feel like I'm retarded and like people like know that I'm retarded and they're just being nice to me because they know that I'm retarded. And we were like, oh.
You're like, no, we don't hang out with retards.
And we were like, oh shit, that's crazy. And then I fucking piped up from the corner and I was like, yeah, man, Ian, it's crazy. It's like the Truman Show, kind of like. You've been retarded this whole time. Everybody knows you're retarded in the whole world. It's a secret we keep from you.
Are you saying that this is what's happening as a joke?
Yeah, like I made a Truman Show reference as a joke, and I was like, yeah, totally retarded, but like we love retards. It's fine. And he stood up and pulled a knife out.
No.
And we're all like, we were like sitting on the couch, like loosely watching like MTV and like eating fucking
just so
chips,
chill,
just so chill, passing the bong, like the
not
bong.
mass murder vibes at all.
Not at all. And dude stood up and turned around and just like fucking all red in the face, and he was like, because I explained the whole Truman Show thing. I was like, yeah, we're actors, like it's a whole scheme, it's fine. And he was like, fucking actors,
No,
fucking actors. You think my life's a fucking joke? Yeah, it was fucking wild.
Didn't he have a knife in his hand?
He had a knife in his hand. He was going wild. One of my friend's boyfriend had to grab him and calm him down. And then it was like a week later, we were just all friends again.
No.
And nobody ever...
You can't.
Yeah, we were. We totally were. It's like, we've all kind of lost touch now, but we were friends.
That's fucking insane.
Fucking crazy. Isn't that crazy? Like, friends to the point where I think of Ian a couple times, like a year, let's say, and this was the first time I thought of that incident in like 5 years. Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Yeah. Why are you still his friend?
I mean, he had issues. We were like, yo, man, dude needs our help. Like, I felt bad that I made the wrong joke around him. Yeah, and then I was thinking like, wow, we probably should have like addressed that. like had a whole thing.
It's crazy to think about like stuff that happened when you were younger and you're like, wow, that was pretty fucked up.
It was pretty fucked up, yeah.
Like I remember
to have like one of your friends have to restrain one of your other friends from killing 6 people in your apartment. Like, yeah. Over that too.
One time in college I got drunk, like really drunk, and I shoved my neighbor on my way of going up the stairs because I was pissed because no one would take me to get a cheesy gordita crunch.
Awesome.
And I had to apologize to her next day, and she was like, "Don't talk to me." I was like, "I'm sorry." And she was such a bitch.
That's great.
She was pissed. But also, one time when we moved, my first 2 years in college were so, I mean, all my years in college were so fun. But my second year in college, we moved into these apartments that were like made for like in New York. If you walked into this apartment, you'd be like, you're a millionaire. But in my college town, it's just where the college kids lived. It was just nice ass apartments.
$600 a month.
It was like marble cabinets, beautiful floors. I had like my own bathroom, my own bedroom. It was amazing, incredible. We didn't even understand what we had.
Yeah.
A balcony that showed the pool, and like they'd have pool parties with DJs. It was so fun. And we moved in, me and my roommates, and we invited the entire apartment complex to a party. We're throwing a party Saturday night because this is the first thing we did. So we had this apartment, and then we were like, it was me and 2 random roommates, and we like hung out like the first 3 nights, got along so well. Then we were like, we should meet other people that live around here. And we're like, we should meet our neighbors, those 2 guys. They look really nice across the hall from us. So we're stoned. We all smoke weed, so we're stoned. We look over, and we notice that their door's open. And they're sitting on the couch. Their back, we only see the back of their head and the TV. And they're both watching the football game, and we're stoned. I think we're a little drunk at this point. We're like day drinking. It's a Saturday, and we're like, and I dared my roommates. I was like, I dare you to see how many things you can steal before they notice, because the door is open and they were watching TV. And Alex, I'm not exaggerating when I say we fucking cleaned their kitchen. At one point, it got ridiculous. Like there was like pots and pans and like a rat cage with like an animal in it. We wheeled the bicycle outside. Like it was so much shit. And then at one point, my friend was just walking out with something because we got confident by the end of it. We're like, these dudes, and one of the dudes just got up and turned around and went, "What are you doing?"
Like talking to each other in the hallway of their apartment.
Yes.
Like, no, go to the bedroom. They got a bunch of shit in there. Like,
yes. And at one point, one of the dudes got up to get like another beer or something, and we were like mid like wearing their helmet like on our way out, and they were like, "What are you doing?" And we're like, this was funnier while we were doing it. It's hard to explain now. And it was like they were so cool about it. Yeah, they thought it was so funny.
Were fucking probably like 2 hot chicks who they were like, they're in our apartment already. Like, Jesus.
Yeah. And we were like, we were trying to see how many things we could steal before you notice. It's all right here. We'll put it back. And then we started putting it all back, and they thought it was like so funny. But then it started like a neighbor war. Okay. Like it became a fucking whole thing. Like the next day, we were in our apartment. This is a true story. And we get a knock on the door, and we open it, and a garbage can full of water was leaned against our door. So when we opened it, it just flooded the apartment. And then it was a sign on it. It said, "From your neighbors." That's and great. Like it became like this whole fucking thing. And we became best friends for like a year and a half. Every day we had keys to each other's apartments. It was a friends deal. Like we would just hop in and out, and like we had so much fun. I'm still friends with the guy, Rob. Like I was there when he met his girlfriend, who he's still with, and we became really good friends with his girlfriend. At one point, him and his girlfriend got in a huge fight, and we were like such good friends with his girlfriend that we went to her house, and she was like, "I don't know, he broke up with me. I'm so sad." And we took this giant bear that he bought her, and we hung it in a tree in front of his. We like stabbed it with knives. We just thought it was funny. Like we had we stabbed it with knives.
Jesus Christ,
no loyalty. He was like, "You're my friend." I remember him being like, "What the fuck, you guys?" And we were like, "We're sorry." It was like just funny when we were doing it. And we were like stabbing it. We hung it in front, so when he came out for his morning cigarette, it was the first thing he saw. It was like a big bear with a knife in its eye.
I'll tell you right now, when you disembowel a teddy bear, it looks fucked up. You can't believe how fucked up
it's
you could get a cute teddy bear to look. I have disemboweled. At Penn State, at some point during freshman year, I disemboweled the teddy bear that my boyfriend had bought me in senior year of high school.
Good.
And I left it on his, like, literally at just the foot of his door in his dorm. Like, just so that he could open his door and see it. And I left like its guts.
Creepy like.
Yeah, and I left its guts just all over the hallway. Like, I wanted like it to be an issue for his neighbors and stuff. It was great. It was really good. It's since been replaced.
The trail. The cotton trail.
Yeah, the goddamn cotton trail.
The cotton trail. I remember that. I remember
and I remember being frightened by how fucked up I got it to look. Like, it was like a teddy bear about this big originally, and you could, like, by the end of it you could stretch it out to be like this long, just like its skin.
like he stretched a damn hot.
Yeah, I just damn skinned the thing.
Yeah, teddy bears are fucked up when they're not teddy bears anymore.
Yeah. I wonder how many teddy bears have been disemboweled because of relationships.
Most of them.
Like, most of them,
Yeah,
right?
I think less teddy bears are intact than not.
Yeah.
That have gone out.
Yeah, definitely.
Right? Because only girls get them and we do crazy shit like that.
Yeah. And then you only keep the teddy bear of the guy who you're gonna, like, be with. Like,
or
my mom.
or was nice when you broke up, which rarely happens also.
Yeah. Exactly. My mom has a teddy bear my dad bought her in the 80s. It's pretty cute.
That's really cute.
Yeah.
I love that.
That's very cute.
Yeah, I don't know how I didn't die in college. There was this fucking kid who lived in the apartment next to us, and he was just so rich and always on so many drugs. His family like knew he wasn't even going to school. All he did was sell drugs around the complex to all the other college students, and that's why he lived there. And we would just like go
we all
and
knew
like
one of those kids.
we would just go to his house and like smoke weed all day and then never invite him to anything. It was really fucked up. And we'd be like, let's go have Woody smoke us out. His name was Woody. Let's go have Woody smoke us out. And we'd go over there and we'd be like, can we take this nug? Like, we were mean.
No, we had
and
that
he loved
too.
it. He loved it. But he
had-
didn't care. He probably had so much weed.
We had a guy who literally the night that we met him we were freshmen at some fucking frat party. And when we met him, he told us he could get us mushrooms. And we were like, all right, we'll take your number. What should we put you in our phone as? And he was like, Young Sammy Shrooms, yo. And I was like, okay. So he was like in my phone as, I think it was Young Samuel Shrooms. So literally our entire time there, we called him Young Samuel. We were freshmen. He was like a junior when we met him. And we became such good friends with him. We like would go to his house all the time. He was like a huge drug dealer on campus. We made friends with all of the 10 people who lived in his house. We would like go there to get fucked up. I did all of my first like hard drugs at his house, like get fucked up.
Young Samuels.
Young Samuel was the fucking shit, man.
Oh my God.
And then I recently found out that he got sober and I was so disappointed. I was like, God damn. He was the most fun person ever. It was just piles of Molly on the table. And like, what the fuck ever? Just get fucked up. Any night of the week, like open game.
That was Woody.
It was the best.
Young Samuel and Woody should have hung out.
They should have.
Oh, man.
They would have died together by now.
Yeah. That's true. Good point. Yeah, a lot of embarrassing.
So much fun, though. Crazy
so
fun.
much fun.
The way that I used to dress, it's like,
oh my God, if my dress didn't have 40 slits in it, I didn't wear it.
dude,
And it had to be like 10 times too small. All my shit was way too tight. Like
Everything.
uncomfortably tight.
everything. I would like just be cutting like I would buy a t-shirt as a crop top and I would cut it shorter because it just wasn't short enough for me.
Everything just had to be so slutty. Like you had to show the most that you could.
It was crazy. It was absolute insanity. I want to show you my favorite picture from that time of my sluttiest outfit.
I mean, my outfits, I don't even like to bring up pictures of me in college because I'm like, who would wear that?
It's a lot. It's like you're like
trying so hard.
Confusing age. It's like what a little child thinks it means
To be sexy.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's embarrassing when you think back on it.
It's crazy. It's
I remember I had
insanity.
this dress, the left side of the thigh had slits. It looked like my shirt. Like
That's great.
claw marks, but all the way up till the ass. So you saw the left side of your ass and then claw marks on the right all the way down to the tit. Like I couldn't have one or the other. It had to be both out.
Did you do the claw marks yourself?
No. I bought it
you
like
bought
that.
it like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. I went in with my intentions.
We had like literally an area of our apartment in front of we had like a couple Drake posters.
Okay.
That would be the area that we took our slutty pictures in at the beginning of the night.
Of course.
Before you go out, you have to take like a fucking entire photo shoot worth of pictures to be like, this is happening. We're going out tonight. These are the ones we'll post like before we get all fucked up later.
Mm-hmm.
It's the most vapid lifestyle. Are they just being loud enough that we could hear them, or what's happening? Is it these fucking mics? I mean, holy shit! Shut the fuck up, everybody. We're doing a show.
Yeah.
Damn respect anymore.
So did I ever tell you where I worked in college? I worked at that bar called The Swamp.
No,
it's called The Swamp Restaurant. So it's a beautiful restaurant during the day. It's like on campus, and it's got a huge front lawn, a grassy area with tables, and you can just sit outside and drink and watch like the students on campus like going to school. Mm-hmm. So nice, so fun. After 8 p.m., it turns into the sluttiest, rowdiest.
I feel like you have told me about this.
Oh my God. Can I tell you that, first of all, I was 19 years old making $1,300 a weekend with all my friends who were also 19 years old, and we like were allowed to drink at this place, and we were making so much money, and it just should not be allowed.
Yeah.
Everything that happened was
too
like
much freedom.
It was the things that I saw were crazy.
I had friends start selling blood in college.
Blood?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there was like a blood bank in the area where you could just go down and sell like $50 worth of blood. Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally. We were selling our blood and shit.
Yeah.
Just to like, because we were like, fuck it. Like, let's just fucking chill and do whatever it takes to be like able to chill.
I mean, nightly I would watch girls get dragged by their arms out by boys. Like, it was like rape wasn't even a thing.
Yeah.
That's just how you fucked.
Ooh, another thing about the outfits. One of my favorite things is like midwinter at Penn State when it's like literally -12, -15 degrees, snow on the ground, ice everywhere.
Short dresses.
Still in these tiny dresses.
Always.
And super high heels. And the entire campus is built in this very hilly valley. So like
just struggle.
Walking down, like I had a view from my boyfriend's apartment where like we'd like stay in for the night, and then at a certain time of the night when you could hear noise outside, you'd go over to the window and just look down and watch the fucking bitches try to pass the area with ice while they're on a hill in heels.
Hilarious.
Yeah,
sliding.
It would just be one group after another. They'd just all fucking take each other down like 6 times in a night. That's
crazy.
Great. Yeah.
That's great.
It was the best entertainment I've ever seen.
So entertaining.
Yeah. Whoa.
I just watched bartenders roofie drinks.
Oh, that's fun. My God.
Florida. Yeah, it was really crazy.
Yeah, I miss college. And then what's sad is that like you can never go back and visit. Like it's just never the same. All your friends aren't there. It's so sad.
I know.
I want to go and have a brand new college experience.
Me too, sister. Yeah, well, what can you do?
Onward and forward, I suppose.
Onward and forward.
God damn it.
We all have to leave college someday, I guess.
Well,
we would do these things called gargoyles on kegs, where we thought they were so funny. The way to drink out of a keg would be to just sit on top of it with your arms.
With your feet.
And have your friend put it in your mouth, and you just suck and stare into a camera. We thought it was like so funny.
That is the best way to do the keg. I like that. I'm picturing that both of your feet have to be balanced, like almost like when you have to stand on a toilet bowl for some reason.
It's like a weird deep squat.
Balancing in a deep squat with your
ass
legs
on the ground, legs against the edges, and arms against the ridge too. And then you have to have the thing in your mouth.
And I like that your friend has to feed it to you so you can do the gargoyle hands.
Yeah, you have to.
That's great.
We would do a thing called slapping the bag.
Slap the bag, yeah.
Yeah, but instead of wine, it was Jaeger.
That's dangerous.
We just filled the bag with Jaeger, and we would slap each other with it.
One time, we poured alcohol onto dry ice and inhaled the vapor.
Oh, yeah, we did that too.
I've since found out that could fucking kill you.
Yeah, we did that too.
It could literally kill you.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, when I told that to Brian, he was like, you should be dead. You should be dead 10 times over if you thought that was a good idea.
Who knew?
Right?
Yeah, I didn't know.
And it literally, like, you could taste alcohol when you, like, inhaled it. It was fucking awful.
Wow.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Mm-hmm. I was always trying to find a way to smoke my alcohol. Man, always.
I remember at one point I was working at that place and they were like, hey, we have a special event tonight. We're going to set up this ice luge for this party. And like the sun hadn't gone down yet. And me and my roommate who both work there together, Kelsey, she's one of my best friends still, were being sent home because we went down to the bar, took a bottle of alcohol, and ice luged each other till we were blackout. 6 p.m. because we had an hour to spare. With the ice luge had our tongue on it.
All fucked up.
It was all wet and shit. It had like dry Jaeger on it, like not even alcohol, you luge. They were so fucking pissed at us.
Wow, that's fantastic.
We were just hammered ice luging. Go! Like when they came back up, we were like cheersing each other on the ice luge.
But they didn't lose. You didn't lose your job over it.
No,
it was just like
that's what it was.
It was like, don't do that.
It was like, go home. You don't get to make the $600 tonight.
Fair enough.
And we were like, oh, and then we'd get hammered and show up, and they're like, you're banned for the night. They would ban us from there. We had a friend on Halloween. Every Halloween that they'd put us in these costumes and get us so fucked up.
Halloween is
and
the
then
best.
Drop us off at the thing. And I remember one day, like, we had a meeting in the morning, and my friend Candace was wearing her little lion ears from the Halloween the night before because the meeting was the day after Halloween for some reason. And they're like, hey, we had an issue last night. We had a break-in because the alarm went off at 5 a.m. And Candace was like, oh, I woke up in the bathroom and it was just pitch black in here and I left. She was still wearing the bunny ears. I was like, this place is fucked up. This place is just fucked up. I need to go.
Oh, fuck. And some people graduate. It's crazy.
Yeah, and she's like a missionary now.
When I left Penn State, man, I was like, I don't know how any of you fuckers are going to graduate. I don't know how living this lifestyle you're going to do that. It's crazy. It was the most fun. Whoa. I'm trying to think of other fucking crazy things. I mean, in freshman year, some high schooler from a town in Jersey where I had friends at one of my friends had a high schooler from her town come up and visit her. And he brought these ecstasy pills. And I took one and I felt so good. And I was like, fuck it, I'm going to take another. And like, holy shit, whenever I think of a night that I should have fucking died, like I'd never been, like I was so high. I don't do ecstasy anymore because I have just a bad fucking
That's
taste
how I feel
in
about
my
Molly.
mouth over that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I would just, but it was like the mentality of just doing whatever was in front of you. It's crazy.
Yeah. That's a scary thing.
Yeah.
I think about college a lot and I'm like, wow, I'm glad I made it out. Even a little bit after college, I'm like, I'm glad I made it out of that too.
Yeah.
Up until like I was probably pretty irresponsible up until until my second year of stand up where I started getting serious in a stand up and I was like, okay, I can't just be fucked up all the time anymore.
I get it why a lot of college kids die.
Yeah. Yeah, it's intense.
Did they seriously start vacuuming the next room?
Yeah, but you know what? We should. It's all right. We're at an hour anyways.
I mean,
we should take this vacuum and use it as our closer.
Honestly, we should take this fucking vacuum and shove it up the ass of the person who's using it.
We should take this vacuum and abort the person who's using it.
God damn it.
That's all right. We'll get back into
his face after the show.
We're gonna go spit at the guy cleaning.
Yeah,
we gotta go. You guys, thank you so much for listening to this week's episode.
Clean my fucking spit off the floor, you fucking animal. Can't you see we're recording a goddamn show?
This is important.
I don't care if the show is about to be over. It's about respect.
This is another episode of Broad Topics. I'm your host, Kim Congdon. Follow me on Twitter at Kim Congdon, at Kimberly Congdon on Instagram. Check out youtube.com/StudentScience. All that other stuff. Subscribe, rate, review. Get a t-shirt from us, too.
Hell yes.
We have t-shirts now, and that's fucking dope. So
they're pretty dope.
Check out merchpump.com/Broad Topics, TOPIX. And if you're watching this on YouTube, we are also on iTunes, so you can close your app and fucking live your life while you're listening to us. That's like a big thing I've been meaning to say.
Fuck yeah. And when you head over there, please leave us a review.
Yeah. And if you're watching this on iTunes, we're on YouTube. So if you want to put a face to the voice, you can go ahead and go do that too. Alex, where can they find you?
You guys could follow me on Instagram and Twitter at I am Alex Scar and listen to all the shows I produce for Gas Digital.
Awesome. All right, you guys. We'll see you next time.
Bye.